Unit 7, Listening, Part 3. You will hear 5 short extracts in which people are talking about outings they went on with their families. For questions 1 to 5, choose from the list A to H how each speaker felt about the outing. Use the letters only once. There are 3 extra letters which you do not need to use. Play the recording twice. You now have 30 seconds to look at Part 3.
I visited some famous botanical gardens with my family. There are glass houses there where you can see all sorts of tropical plants. I didn't think it would be very interesting before we went because I knew there weren't any activities and I generally like doing really active things. Anyway, in the biggest glass house, there was this amazing rainforest, complete with a waterfall. There was some information given about all the plants, and I'm definitely going to make an effort to find out more. I loved it there. It was really hot and humid, by the way.
Speaker 2.
We all went to this horse riding centre for my birthday. I'd never been on a horse before, and boy was I nervous. If you've got no experience, you have a lesson first with an instructor, and they put you on a very gentle horse. My horse was called Toffee, and she was very calm. I relaxed, so I got on well and was allowed to join the morning ride into the countryside. There were so many different things to do at the centre. It was great. We had a nice lunch, there were films to watch, and the day finished with a little show by the experienced riders.
Speaker 3.
Yeah, we all went to this climbing centre where you go right up in the treetops. I couldn't wait to try it out. You do an instruction programme first, and you wear a safety harness all the time you're up high. You walk along these rope paths, and you can swing across and slide down a series of ropes and wires. I'd never done anything like it before, and it was just fantastic to find out how to do something completely new. In the end, I didn't find it all that difficult. I would have liked to have gone higher up. My brother found it a real challenge, though.
Speaker 4.
I got to go quad biking. I wasn't sure if I would like it, but I loved it. You spend an hour going over the basics before you go on the track. The guy who sorted us out had obviously been instructing for a while. Anyway, when we went, it was wet, and we got covered in mud. It was fun, though. I thought I'd find it hard at first, and I did, but it was well worth it because I had a great time. There are different tracks you can go on, and then, at the end of the day, you do a race.
Speaker 5.
We spent a day at the Sea Life Centre down by the beach. There were loads of animals and fish, all kept in different pools. They also look after a lot of seals there, especially the young ones, the pups, that have been found on the beach. They need feeding, and I was actually allowed to do that. It was a bit like holding a little dog. I hadn't been expecting anything like that, and I loved it. There was loads to see. Everything from seahorses to sharks. I'm not sure that I learnt very much, but it was interesting and I took some awesome photos.